Good evening. Life is much better when you are living in the present moment. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultan, I'm joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines.
The Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure attended ceremony marking Saudi National Day. Foreign Minister participated in Blue Leaders Forum on Protection of Oceans and Seas. Council of Representatives Secretariat General inaugurated Parliamentary Preparation Program. Oman to ban import of plastic bags. 230 whales found stranded, about half feared death in Australia.
Today's news in detail. The Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure attended ceremony marking Saudi National Day. On behalf of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure, His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, yesterday attended a ceremony hosted by the Embassy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in the Kingdom of Bahrain to mark the 92nd Saudi Arabia National Day. Upon arrival, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure was received by Saudi Arabia's ambassador to Bahrain, His Royal Highness Prince Sultan bin Ahmed bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Foreign Minister participated in Blue Leaders Forum on Protection of Oceans and Seas. Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani participated yesterday in the Blue Leaders Forum on the Protection of Oceans and Seas, which was held in the New York City and was co-organized by the Kingdom of Belgium and the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the sidelines of the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly. Discussions focused on areas of international cooperation and ways to reduce emissions, protect the ocean environment in the face of climate fluctuations, and promote the efforts of the international community towards this important environmental issue. Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers Bahrain's COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
Council of Representatives Secretariat General inaugurated Parliamentary Preparation Program. Secretariat General of the Council of the Representatives inaugurated yesterday a Parliamentary Preparation Program for potential candidates in the 2022 elections. The program is part of a series of the Parliamentary Culture Program, which was launched by the Secretariat General of the Council of Representatives during the past 2 months for all social segments. It is in tune with the approach of the Secretariat General that is based on boosting parliamentary work and generalizing its culture, as well as enriching the democratic march in accordance with Bahrain Vision 2030, the National Reform Project, and the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. Undersecretary attended Non-Aligned Movement meeting. Foreign Ministry for Political Affairs Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa affirmed Bahrain's support for the goals and principles of the Non-Aligned Movement, which all for maintenance, international peace and security, and promoting peaceful coexistence among nations, people and cultures, and establishing international relations on the foundation of friendship and respect for the sovereignty of states and non-interference in their internal affairs. He made a statement as he participated in the ministerial meeting of the Non-Aligned Movement on the sidelines of the 77th UNGA session in New York. Foreign Affairs Minister met Jordan's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs. Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani met with Jordan's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates Ayman Safadi on the sidelines of the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly. They discussed the relations that bind Bahrain and Jordan and how to further develop them at various levels, in addition to strengthening the joint efforts towards regional, international, and issues of common interest. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Ways to boost Bahrain's skills discussed. Transportation and Communications Minister Mohammed bin Tamer Al-Kabi and ABM Terminals Chief Executive Officer Keith Sweston discussed topics related to the development and promotion of the maritime and logistics sector, as well as what ABM Terminals is doing in this field. The meeting also discussed training and equipping Bahrainis with the skills to assume leading positions in the sector. Bahrain participated in 30th anniversary of Declaration on Rights of persons belonging to national or ethnic, religious and linguistic minorities. Bahrain participated in a high-level meeting marking the 30th anniversary of the adoption of the Declaration on the Rights of Persons belonging to the national or ethnic, religious and linguistic minorities. The Bahrain delegation was headed by Ambassador Sheikha Aisha bin Ahmad Al Khalifa from the kingdom's permanent mission in New York. Oman to ban import of plastic bags. Oman has announced that it will ban the import of plastic bags in 3 months' time. Kais Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, said that this ban will be effective from January 1 next year. Breaching the ban will be punishable by a fine of RO1000, which is the $2,597. The amount may be doubled for a repeat offense. 230 whales found stranded, about half feared dead in Australia. A part of 230 pilot whales was found stranded on the rugged west coast on Tasmania Wednesday, with Australian officials saying only half appear to be alive. Aerial images showed a devastating scene of dozens of black glossy mammals strewn across a long beach stuck on the waterline where the frigid Southern Ocean meets the sand. Locals covered survivors with blankets and doused them with buckets of water to keep them alive, as other whales nearby tried in vain to twitch free and yet more lay dead. Taiwan to end mandatory COVID-19 quarantine from October. Taiwan aims to end its mandatory COVID-19 quarantine for arrivals from around October 13 and will ease other restrictions from next week as it is to reopen to the outside world, the government said on Thursday, which is today. Taiwan has kept some of its entry and quarantine rules in place, as large parts of the rest of Asia have relaxed or lifted them completely, though in June it cut the number of days required in isolation for arrivals to 3 from 7 previously. Freedom of speech non-negotiable and uncompromising, said India's Vice President Dhankar. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar today said freedom of speech is a non-negotiable and uncompromising asset of India, and any deviation from it will be a compromise on the sovereignty and wholesomeness of the country. Inaugurating the Lokmanath 2022 here, he said that he also said the category of pseudo pseudo-intellectuals are on the rise in India and they need to be curtailed. The freedom of expression in India is non-negotiable and we cannot compromise on it. If we depart from this, we will compromise with the sovereignty and wholesomeness of the country, Mr. Dhankar added. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.